Hello, and welcome back to my slow English podcast. Today, I want to share some English learning tips. This is a highly requested video. So, let's get into it. The tips I truly believe in. The strategies that I see work again and again with my students. Number 1, make mistakes. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Remember, making mistakes is not a bad thing. It's the only way. You must make mistakes. So, instead of feeling disappointed that you keep on repeating your mistakes, feel one step closer. Prove it to yourself. Prove that you can do it by doing it. Because even if you failed, you tried. And that's success in my eyes. I know it's difficult to make mistakes and to keep going, but I promise you, every time you do, you will get more and more comfortable with failure. It'll help in so many other areas of your life. And trying new things won't be as scary anymore. I encourage you to give yourself that push. You have it in you. You do. Number 2, the 1% rule. Start by giving it 1% of your time, 1% of your effort, even if it's just learning one word a day. 1% builds up over time. Anyone has time to learn English. So take 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. And usually, after those 5 minutes, you'll realize you have more time, just a little more. But just set your goal to 5 minutes first. And you'll see how you continue studying longer. Sometimes you might have extra time, so you study some more. But it all happened because you started with 1%. Number 3, set a goal for yourself. When you have an objective in focus, something you are determined to reach, when you know exactly what it is you want to reach and why you want to reach it, join me. Pause this video and write down, what do you want to reach? In my case, I want to speak fluent Chinese. Why? I want to teach Chinese. I want to travel to China and speak with the locals. I want more job opportunities. When you know exactly what you want and why, you're less likely to let little losses or mistakes bring you down or stop your progress. You set a specific goal that you want to reach. Now reach it. Rome wasn't built in one day. Give yourself time, but keep that one goal in focus. Number 4, learn why you are learning English. This is a little bit of the last tip, but this is very important. Pause this video and think. Why do you want to learn English? What are the reasons? Maybe to build yourself, to learn something new just because you understand the privilege that you have for having the time and ability of learning something new, because you see a challenge as something to be excited about, not intimidated by, to be able to express yourself freely with people from all around the world, to be able to eventually teach English yourself to your kids, your students, your parents, to show yourself and prove to yourself that you are capable of doing anything. You are capable of doing anything you set your mind to. Those are good reasons, I think. Now, one thing to keep in mind is to not focus on the wrong reasons. What is a wrong reason, in my opinion? To impress others. Impressing others is something that you can look forward to, but don't let it be your main reason. Don't let it be your main reason to do something. That's giving the credit and the work to someone else when it should go completely to yourself. Don't get lost in the opinions others may or may not have of you. Number 5, speak slowly. This is my English tip, of course. Focus on relaxing when you speak. You'll see that speaking, even slowly, will break that barrier between feeling embarrassed or stuck into relaxed, confident speaking. Don't be afraid of speaking slowly. In my conversation clubs, even if you're at a beginner English level, I encourage you to speak slowly. There's no rush, no finish line to get to faster than someone else. You'll see how quick you grow just by moving slow. Number 6, affirmations. I truly believe if you repeat something to yourself enough, you will start to believe it. So write down things that you wish were true. Tell me in the comments what you wish were true. I am fluent. I am confident. I am growing. I am strong enough to continue going even when I feel nervous. It takes strength to keep going. And it takes even more strength to keep going when you've failed in the past. But at the same time, by conquering that feeling that makes you feel so anxious, you will slowly but surely become invincible, unbeatable, unbreakable. Nothing will be able to bring you down, not even yourself. And that goes for everything, not just English. So prove it to yourself, and you'll be unstoppable. Number 7, reading. I find reading to be a nice break from the pressure of speaking and listening. You take your time and you enjoy a book. Here are some book recommendations at each level that, in my opinion, are very entertaining. But it definitely comes down to each person. I love fantasy books, romantic comedies, and science fiction books. So these are entertaining books, not for learning English grammar. Let's start with some beginner English books. These books are perfect if you want to build your confidence without feeling overwhelmed. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It's a simple and funny book. Holes has clear writing and it's a great story. The Declaration. I love this book. It's dystopian and emotional. Charlotte's Web. Very simple and loving story. The Giver. Amazing story. The Giver has simple vocabulary with deep meaning. Wonder, an emotional book, but easy to follow. A tip for beginners: don't stop to translate every word. Just keep reading. Now, some intermediate level books I recommend. These books help you think in English, not just understand it. Harry Potter books 1 and 2, they're magical and they're great to start growing your vocabulary. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. A very clear structure. Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. It's emotional and funny. It's a nice book. The Hunger Games. A little more fast-paced, but very good. Very interesting. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's short, it's reflective, and it's emotional. The Alchemist. Simple language, but deep ideas. Now for my advanced learners. These books are for when you want to lose yourself in English. Pachinko is my personal favorite book. It's powerful, it's beautiful, and the storytelling is amazing. But it's quite advanced. The Night Circus, poetic, magical, and slow. Normal People, very deep emotionally. 1984, a classic dystopian book. Very strong ideas. Never Let Me Go. It's subtle, emotional, and thought-provoking. Last one, The Book Thief. A very powerful book with powerful language. A tip for my advanced learners: advanced reading isn't about understanding everything. It's about flow, understanding it as a whole. Reading should feel like rest, not homework. So pick a book that's not going to challenge you too much. Number 8, Language Reactor. Ooh. It's crazy to me that more people don't know about this one. I'll have Tiana from the future explain that to you. This is how you install Language Reactor on your computer, for example. The first one with the purple logo, you install the Chrome extension, add to Chrome, and it's been added. Now here on YouTube, in this case, we want it to be on, and you can change the settings here. So the language will be in English, but I want it translated to Spanish. Let's say I'm learning Spanish. Now we close, and here you can look at each word and see the translation in Spanish. If you click on it, you can see the definition in Spanish. You'll obviously change that to your native language so you can see each word in English translated to your language. And as you're watching the video, you can see what each word means right underneath it. Language Reactor is really useful. Number 9, the most important part, speaking. I saved the most important part for last. The only true way to learn a language: by speaking. Speak, speak, speak. Speak all day long. Speak with anyone you can find, even with yourself. Talk to yourself throughout the day. I chat with myself to practice Chinese all the time. I'm making breakfast right now. That is my window. This is my floor. My hair is brown. I am sitting on the floor. Whatever. Just say anything to yourself. Just say it out loud. And if you want someone to practice speaking with, my community's a very cheap option to begin with. I'll tell you a little more about it before I continue with our last English speaking tip. I created an English speaking community because I was tired of seeing people study English for years and still be afraid to speak. Inside my English community, we have 11 conversation clubs per week at different times, so that no matter where you are in the world, you'll have the chance to join. And the goal here is simple: to speak. Not useless rules, confusing drills, or feeling lost. Just speaking with real teachers and learners from around the world. We focus on real conversations that make learning English feel easy. This community is especially for people who can't afford one-on-one, expensive lessons, but still need a place to start speaking and building confidence. Normally, it's $29 a month, less than $1 a day. But for this week, just for you guys, $24 a month. I'm genuinely happy that I can offer this because my true goal in all of this is for you to speak, to help you reach your goals and get that job, to travel to that country, to talk with those people you've been dreaming of communicating with. I want you to know that you can speak English. You can have fluent conversations, and you can do it without spending hundreds of dollars a month. As of now, I already have 2 teachers helping me with the conversation clubs. But as the community grows, I'll bring in even more so you can get the chance to start speaking. If you're looking for a place to practice speaking, feel safe, and finally use your English, then join now while the discount is still available. Meet with teachers from all around the world with more than 11 conversation clubs a week. Try it out. If you don't like it, there's a money-back guarantee for 1 week. Join us and start speaking. Finally, number 10, shadowing. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions about pronunciation. If you have trouble with pronunciation, then shadowing is your best friend. Do you know what shadowing is? To shadow is to imitate. Observe closely how I speak in every video and imitate it. Slowly, your pronunciation will improve. Watch it and repeat it. So, those were my favorite English learning tips. I hope you take these tools with you to help you move closer and closer to your dream English. And remember, like this video so it can reach other learners who need it, and subscribe to keep practicing your English. Remember, never stop learning. Bye.